Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. So today I've got my box that I like to put scraps in that I'm going to color up and turn into backgrounds and things like that. I had a big old gallon bag of them and they're just about wiped out. We did this before, but I'm going to add a few different twists. Every time I do something, I learn. So let's get started, okay? So I've got some watercolors here. That's a new addition with a couple of brushes. I've got more coffee filters than I had before. And the reason for that is they're much stronger than tissue paper, but they kind of act like tissue paper in a way. And I like their strength and I like the way they absorb color. So I have a few more of those than before. My other scraps, I'll just kind of explain as I go. I've got a selection of shimmer sprays, and these are sprays that are mica infused. And so they give you not glitter, but they give you a shimmer. And can you see the mica over there? So the mica gives a nice glow. I've got a variety of stains, and these are from Tim Holtz. They came in a dauber bottle, but I recanted them into some spray bottles. And then I'll just lift this whole thing. All these are my sprays, and I like to use those. What I got rid of was coffee because I have vintage photo, which is, that's not it. Which one's vintage photo? This one. This vintage photo, to me, that's enough coffee looking coffee. So I don't have any coffee or tea this time. So let's get started. So I've got a variety. And this time I just happened, I don't know why, but in my scraps, I have more of the book page, music note pages than I've had before. So I'm going to throw some of those in. And I found last time I kind of threw a little bit too much in. Now these are scraps of mixed media paper that I'm going to throw in. And then I'm going to give a toss of these. Some of these are the torn edge of a book that was watercolor paper, and some of it is mixed media paper. But they're a lot of fun, but I want to get some of them that I've saved colored up. I have a plastic fork to help me, and this is messy on the hands. Then over here, I'm pointing over there, I have paper laid out for them to dry on. So I'm going to start out by spreading these out just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead, oh, lick my finger. I know some of you don't like that. Add my coffee filters, and that's enough. I tend to overstuff this. I'm going to work with greens and blues to begin with, and this color is called Mushy Peas, and I'm just going to give it a spray in the box, and I'm going to set it to the side because I want to remember what colors I used. This is a yellow, and it is lemon zest. I'm going to add a couple of squirts of that in there, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a toss right away. And try to get the white ones more to the top and the colored ones more to the bottom. And like I said, I know I'm going to get my hands messy, and I really don't care. I'm going to go ahead with a little more yellow and a little more green. And I think I'm going to add some of that vintage photo, which is kind of a neutral. So I don't feel like I'm getting away from the I'm not getting away from the greens. I haven't even added any blues yet. And the yellow kind of falls in the green category. So I'm going to mix this up and separate them a little bit. And look, this piece, how did it escape so much? And let's do a little more yellow, a little more green, little more of the vintage photo, and boy, that went everywhere. I'm going to add some shimmer, and this is kind of a orangey brownish, but it really comes out pretty much in the gold family. And I'm just going to give it a couple sprays. And let's add that blue I was talking about. So I want to get, this is a turquoise. Looks more green to me than turquoise right now, but it's probably what it's landing on top of. So I'm going to scooch these around again. I love the way that fork gave that texture. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And look, some sides are getting it more than others. And if one side is good, I'm okay with it. It doesn't necessarily have to get on both sides, but the stirring process makes marks all on its own. So I like that. Okay. A little bit more of the yellow. And a little bit more of the vintage photo. And a little bit more of that turquoise. Okay, now I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going into black. And these are just praying watercolors. They're very pigment intense. And I'm just going to I want to get black spots. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Not even rinsing it out. Give them a stir. And if you're not ready to clean your desk and wash your hands good, this isn't the project for you, because this does make a bit of a mess. But it's worth it to me. It really is. I want to separate these two. They really glued themselves together. Same here. Okay. I am going to go in with the turquoise. I'm going to go in with that same shimmer color. And I'm going to do one more round of the wet black. I just dunked it in the water. And I'm giving it some black spots. I want some more over here. There we go. Probably getting it all over my clothes. I don't care. All right. These I'm going to set out to dry, and you're just going to have to wait a second. And over here, I have wax paper from the Dollar Tree. And I have bought wax paper from the grocery store, the high quality stuff. And for cooking, I like it better. But for this, I like the Dollar Tree one better. It lays flatter and it does the trick, but I do like it better. So I'm trying to empty these out, not so much that I don't want them touching, but I want them to dry. So if they're all just in a big ball or a heap, they're not going to dry. My air conditioning, you might have heard it kick on. It will also help this process. I hope you can even hear me. But okay, everything out. Back here. And here we go. Round 2. This time I've got, these are envelopes. Just scrap envelopes that I'm going to throw in here. And I like the paper. Now, I really shied away from any paper that was slippery, shiny, glossy, because it really doesn't do much. It just wants to repel. So I don't want that. So I'm just going to give this a coffee filter or two. Now it's different paper, so I don't worry if I get a same color round, because the papers are different. Okay, so I'm putting my colors back so I don't get any more confused than I already am. And this time I'm going to start straight out with this. It is, Barn Door Red. And that is a pretty red. Give it a lot of that. Just keep it to the side. Vintage Photo again. And a color that goes good with this red. I'm going to pick Peony Blush. And I'm going to right away get into the black. I think you can see the black splatters really well on the red. Okay. And get my fork and give them a mix up here. Looks like I'm just reaching in with my hands. It's okay. Get some of these that were on the bottom a little more to the top. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. You gonna try it yourself? For collage work, these papers are just so fun. Back with the barn door red, the peony blush, and I'm going to go rogue and do this, now what color is this? Crushed grape, but this is the shimmery one. So it doesn't give off a lot of purple, but it does make a beautiful shimmer. Wetting my brush, going in with the black, giving it some more black spots. Kind of reminds me of poppy seed, like a poppy seed cake. And the different papers are taking the different mediums all in their own way, which is cool. I'm gonna just, I am more deliberately picking out the ones that I see have an awful lot of white still and getting them to the top. Not that one. And we're doing pretty good. All right. Oh, something just flew by. Back with the barn door red. Back with the peony blush. And again, uh-oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Crushed grape. And a little more with the black spots. Good. These look a little plain to me. They need a boof. I'm going with, what is this? Funky Fuchsia, no. I want more of a purple. I think that, yeah, this is crushed grape again. I'm just going to give it, but I'm not even going to stir it. I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm going to hurry up, dump this out to dry. Oh, if you could see, these are in the light, and if you could see the shimmer, ooh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love the shimmer. I wouldn't say never with glitter, but it's not my favorite. But a subtle shimmer, oh, I just think it can be so beautiful. My drying papers are filling up faster than I thought they would, and that's okay. Some of these that I'm doing now, I'll bring one back. They have more of a misted instead of a solid look, and I like that. I think that's cool. Okay, let's go in again. Put away my colors. And I probably shoved the mica one there. Okay, let's get some more. I'm going to get from this stack. This is more cardstocky. And I wanted some heavier, but I've used the heavier ones less. So I'm just gonna give it one layer, and I'm probably not going to move them around. I'm just gonna spray them up. So this is that turquoisey color. And I'm going to grab, do I have a different, oh, this is a spray stain. Abandoned Coral. What do you say? Hey, I like that. I like it. I'm going to grab a shimmer. Now this is a white, and we'll see if it comes out. If I remember right, yeah, it kind of comes out drippity, bloppity, leakity, and that's okay. I'm just going to add those blops and drops. Put it in the used pile. I'm just kind of tipping it a little bit. All right, instead of black, I'm going to rinse this black out. And I'm going to go in with a tealy color. I'm just grabbing my other brush. And I'm just going to hit this tealy color with some spots instead of black. And I didn't put the vintage photo on this, which is fine with me. All right, to dry. Sorry. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe to my channel, and then you'll get notifications if you ring the bell of when I am posting new videos. And I would appreciate it so much. It helps my channel grow. All right, let's do one more. And if I do more than that, I'm going to have to lay out some more drying paper. So I'm going to put in, here is some music note paper and some plain book page. And let's do a coffee filter again. And just one more. I'm going to get a few more of these heavier ones. Oh, finish it up, Julie. I'm getting more in here than I wanted, but oh well. All right, put the old colors away. And let's get some new ones out here. There's that crazy white. All right, what are we going to go with? I'm going to start with, this is another one of the stains, and this one is Mermaid Lagoon. Now the stains, some of them came in a dauber, and some of them came in spray bottles already. So I'm doing that, save it to the side. I'm going to give it some of this bubblegum pink. That really gave it a purple sense, didn't it? I'm going to go again in that teal color and do some splashes. Not enough water. There we go. Subtle. And a shimmery color. Well, I'll go with the purple again since we've got, this is the crushed grape. And move them around a little bit. That, you know, that's kind of cool like that, isn't it? Yeah, like it. Bring this one up. Okay, a little bit more. That was that mermaid. And this is the bubble gum. And then this is the crushed grape. And I like that. I'm going to grab, this is the wax paper that I was talking about. And I'm going to lay out another roll of that to make more dry space. Thank you. Here's my fork. Here. So what are you doing in your art career today? Are you working in your journal? Are you doing collage? Do you need to make some papers like these? Maybe? All right, almost done. Like I said, if you're not willing to get your fingers dirty, then this is not the project for you. Okay, look at these three. Hardly got anything, if they got anything at all. That's why I shouldn't go against my better judgment on how full to make this box. Here is the rest of my envelope scraps, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to go back in with the crushed grape. This is the shimmer one. Put it in the shimmer pile. And this is lilac. It is laid back lilac. Nothing laid back about that. And I'm putting away the Mermaid Lagoon, but I am going to go again with the bubblegum pink. I like that. There. And I'm going to move them around a little bit. These guys are way at the bottom again. Quit being so shy. Let us see you. There we go. Look. Okay. I think I've got the white spots exposed. A little more bubblegum pink. And this bubblegum pink is getting so low that to aim it into the box is getting tough. And that just means I got to get some more. Thanks, Ranger. I'll be ordering some more. I'm putting those in there. And I want to get, I wonder, look at the mica in here. I wonder if can you see the mica? If I can agitate that up a bit. It's already getting awfully frothy, so I'm just going to go for it. And we'll see if it, yeah, it sprays. Okay. Now, rinsing out that teal color, and I'm going to go back to black because this is already getting dark. So in the black, few blotches, good, and to the dry, to the dry. We've got a very sunny day today, nice and summery warm. Good day to be outside, but not a good day to be outside doing heavy work. It's a little too warm for that, at least to me it is. Now I know there's roofers and there's people doing this household siding and they're just fine in it, but I think I would perish. Yeah, and the humidity is up as well, which makes it just feel all the more difficult, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to do one more round. I'm going to go ahead while I'm still away and add one more sheet of the drying papers. Boy, next time I realize I've got to do more. Okay, so I have a lot of reds and a lot of blues, so I'm going to go back towards the greens again. I'm going to add this. Now, these are just, I don't know, paper scraps of some description or another. I'm not exactly sure where they all came from, but... And let's find one of these greens. This one is the mushy peas. And this one's really low. This one is that lemon zest. And what's this one then? Vanilla custard. That's pretty. And what shimmer do I have? This one again, this one's really low. I think what I'll do is I'll just open this one up and make some drops this way. Am I getting any? Yes, I am. Just kind of splatter it on here. Yeah, good. Okay, give it a stir. Just move them around a little bit. And again with the lemon zest, again with the green, and again with this custard. And now I'm going to go back in with the black and give it some spots. Wow. Wow. These are wetter. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take a coffee filter. I just want one. And I'm going to just lay some of this on top and let it pick up some of the there's puddles and pooling. And we'll just let those pick up some of that. It'll be pretty. Okay, to the dry. This has kind jungly feel with the yellow and the green and the black, like a tiger in the woods. You know what I mean? And I love the way the black splatters just kind of blossomed. I think it looks really pretty. And then the mica, it looks nice. Okay, well, I hope you found this helpful, educational, maybe inspirational. Let me know if you're going to do it. Look at my hands. It's a lot of fun. Please go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe. It helps my new channel so much. And I'm going to be having a giveaway. And I'm going to give away a prize. And we're going to draw some names. And it's going to be when I hit 100 subscribers. And I just went over 60. So if you're on my channel and you go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment, you'll be able to get in on the drawing, but it's only going to be the comments on the actual drawing day. Okay, we'll talk more about that later. In the meantime, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.